So the second part of this, y'all know the favorite thing that we do is the he say, she say
Oh,
question.
Oh,
Are y'all ready?
ready?
I got my relief picture over here.
Okay. We got it.
Let me see what I wrote.
Okay,
Okay.
so the question is, do you think professional black men are turned off by professional black women who are too independent?
Maybe in the past, but not
Here we
today.
go.
I
Not
would-
today.
Not today.
Not today.
No,
Not today?
Not today.
Not today.
No.
Mm-mm, not
That's a
today.
short answer. Okay, why not? Why not today?
I just think
as
We
opposed
go
to the
over what I
past.
thought.
I just think now it's a lot of independent women out there, but I think now that men are looking for a woman to have her own and he have his own, they build together. You know, back in the days it was more of a man law. You know, the man, he take care of the house, he don't want to bring the money and he controls everything. Nowadays you can't really say that because you got women and men both living up on the same household, both make good money and they just build together. You know, so I can't say that that's they don't like that feel. I mean, everything now is showing prosper. Everybody want to make so much.
But the key part to this is too independent. Because you can have two professional people in the household, but do you still want your wife or the woman that you're with to be too independent and y'all not, like you said, building together?
Well, see, if you're not building together, you're not getting anywhere. You
Because
gotta,
that was the key.
you gotta build together. But I think a woman to say she's too independent, she gotta let her guard down somewhere.
Like
she gotta be a wife somewhere. You know, somewhere in
Exactly.
this moment, she gotta be a wife as well as he has to be a husband.
But if she's too independent, she's not dependent enough
She's-
to be a wife.
She's not to be
So
to be
what
a
is
wife.
So
the
that was the
definition of
question.
too independent?
Yeah, what's too independent?
Well,
What's too independent?
What's the
Are we
definition?
putting limitations on this woman?
What's the definition of submission?
Oh, Lord. There he go.
Hey,
I knew he
You
was
gotta
going to
get
get
that.
that word in here
hey,
somewhere.
see, we gotta get it down, man. You know what I'm saying? But you
I
know, some
knew
women,
he
that,
was gonna
some,
put
but
that
some, but
word
some
in there.
women that's too independent feel like they don't have to be submissive. Like, they can do whatever they want to
Right.
Oh, that's
You
a
know,
problem.
so
that's
Gotta
a
be
problem.
submissive.
Yeah.
I mean,
so,
no,
so
but
what if the
all-
woman makes more than the man and you're both professional?
Okay.
And so the woman is making, maybe she's 250,000 and
Mhm.
you making
It's going
100,000.
to the same pot.
Yeah,
going to
it's
the
going
same-
in the same pot. But being a too
Unless you
independent
Janet Jackson,
woman,
that's her money.
is she feeling like, boy, hush?
Is she
Uh-huh.
Is she
emasculating the
feel-
man?
Exact. That's to
But
me.
how is she doing
too
that?
independent by making it seem like because she's the
The
higher
breadwinner.
paid
She's
breadwinner, then
I
she
know
runs
those
the
type of
house.
women.
Now,
She got that toy hidden from the back.
Situations like that.
Yeah.
A situation like
Come
that
on
where a
now.
woman feel that kind of way. They
You
feel
need to be
like
alone.
That she's
No,
the power?
that she's the power.
Mhm.
A man will let her stay in her power ranking, stay where she needs to be.
And
But a
move
man will
on.
have something that's on the side that he deals with, that he loves, that he don't
that
feel
allows
way.
him to be the power.
Exactly. Because a woman like that probably controls everything. You
Sure
do this
do.
when I tell you, don't do this.
That's too
don't do that.
independent.
That's too independent.
Yeah.
And, you know, you might be bringing the money in, but don't treat him like he's nothing.
Right,
He's still
right.
a man.
And that's too
Exactly.
independent.
You know,
where
And
you-
that's where
where
the
you
too
tr-
independent comes
Mhm.
in.
But what, I mean, I guess I'm old fashioned. My daddy worked. My mom stayed at home. She worked when she wanted to. But I would want a man that wasn't strong enough to put me back in line if I got out.
But you know,
Mhm.
No,
but see,
But that's what I'm
you.
saying.
But
You're
that's you.
fine.
But here's the problem, though.
But a
We're
woman
talking
that's
about a woman that
but
a woman that's too independent wants a man to be that way. A woman that feel like they got it all.
yeah,
if
she
you-
wants that
if you
subservient, you know.
If you notice a woman that has, I mean, you look at Daddy's Little Girls
Mhm.
when he had the girls, but who was making all the money? Gabrielle Union was
Gabrielle
making
Union,
all the money. But when he raised his voice and got more like a man, she backed
She stepped
down
back.
like,
yeah,
man,
But-
yeah.
I
yeah.
like this in a person. Yeah, she might be bringing the money in, but he stood up as a man.
But here's what
Now,
you don't want
a
to do.
woman can be too independent, but the man can't be weak to just let
Right,
her
right.
just run
But,
over.
but here's
everything.
what you don't want to do, though. You don't want to live your every life fighting that whole thing.
Yeah.
No, you
Be-
don't.
be-
No, you
because-
You
don't.
still have to play your role.
Because a woman that's too independent, that's gonna be that's two heads butting heads.
yeah.
I mean, you got two people that's in charge butting
And
heads.
she
and-
gonna let you
Right.
know every bit that she runs.
exactly. And if
So a
you're
woman
strong,
that's-
if you're a strong man, and you're not letting that happen, that's gonna be a fight every single time.
Mm.
And you don't want to live your life fighting every single time just to get her to get in her place, because there's a such thing as a woman's place.
And
A
a
man-
man,
a man-
everybody
a
has
man-
a role
and-
to
and-
play.
Everybody
And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
see how y'all said that? A too independent woman will say, everybody has a role to play.
No,
that's not true.
But
that doesn't mean that
there's-
woman is
that's
too
not-
independent to
Here's-
say
here's-
that
here's how I look
everyone
at
has
it.
a role.
Here's
The
how I look
husband
like it.
is the head of the household.
Yeah.
If a woman knows that there's a role that she's supposed to play, there's nothing wrong to say the man has his role too, which is head of the household.
Right.
She
So I
has
look
to
at-
know that there's roles so that she can stay in hers.
So I look at it like this right here. You got a highway, right? It's a 4-lane highway. Okay.
But get your husband. I'm gonna get your husband. His comment.
No.
I
You
can't
need to
hear
look at
him.
his comment.
I can't hear
No.
him. I'm not
It's,
looking
wait,
at
it's a 4-lane highway, okay?
Uh-huh.
On that 4-lane highway, okay, a woman has her lane to drive in.
Mhm.
The man's responsibility is make sure all lanes are taken care of.
Mhm.
You know, so he's gonna take care. He's gonna look at all 4 lanes. The woman's responsibility is not to make sure all 4 lanes are taken care of.
Right.
If both male and female are making sure all 4 lanes are taken care of, somebody's gonna run
Somebody's
over
out
somebody.
of place, and somebody's out of place.
Yeah,
Is
somebody's
she
out of
in the
place.
passenger seat of this car?
No, she in the back seat
No,
because you know
she's
you
in the
got the
passenger-
side seat drivers been going on.
So
Go
Coach
left.
said,
What did my
Your husband
say?
said,
What did my
know
amazing
your
husband say?
role and shut your mouth.
Oh, okay. He's being funny. He doesn't mean that. But,
See,
realistically
like I always say,
today,
but still,
like I would say, the
Jay.
kitchen and bedroom, woman, the kitchen and bedroom.
But
That's
my
good.
thing is,
Everybody's
but my thing is,
Are you getting paid?
but my thing is this: you still got to work together. Yes,
You
the
do.
man is the
Yeah.
head of the household,
Yeah.
but a woman should
You
treat
do.
a man
You do.
like he's nothing.
Right.
Even if
Yeah.
she making more money, still
Right.
don't treat him like that. Because my
Don't
thing,
emasculate him.
but I've seen it like this before. A woman have been making all the money, man don't have nothing. Man all of a sudden get a job paying more than her. Man remember everything how you treated him.
See,
Yeah.
Start dogging you out totally. Why
And
you ain't
you
acting
wanna
saying
know
no-
why.
You want to know why?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And then
tables
when
have
the tables
turned.
turn,
Uh-huh.
when the tables turn, the woman don't want to deal because
Don't
he
wanna
don't
have
he don't really want it now. You
Right.
done treated me like I wasn't nothing when I didn't have
Now I
nothing.
got
Now
something.
I got something.
acrimony.
I don't want.
Oh, I haven't
Yes.
seen that
Yes.
yet.
Yes. With
Oh, I got to
Taraji.
go
Yes.
see that. I
You
got to
gotta
see
see
that.
it.
That's a great movie.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy
No.
at the end.
I didn't like the end either.
She did treat him pretty bad, but that's one thing that you have to be very protective of your relationship. You can't be sharing with the outside everything that's going in. You need to seek a professional. She even sought a professional. However, she didn't lean on that professional. She leaned on family. And sometimes family will give you
family.
wrong
Yeah.
advice
And friends.
and friends.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
today, Black men are winning with Black women.
Mhm.
They are. They are winning together.
Yes.
They're leveling up together. They're
Yes.
doing relationship building. They're Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve Harvey. They're paying
No,
attention to him.
no,
they're
no.
they're
Now, Steve
Yes,
Harvey
they
had
are.
all these
He
three.
ain't
He
my,
done had
yeah,
5
he
divorces.
ain't my
he,
go-to.
he got it wrong, but he got
You
it
was
right
doing
now.
so good
No.
until
He
you
got
said
it
Steve.
Yeah,
right
you was
now.
doing good
He
until you
got
said
it right
Uncle
now.
Steve.
And then you said
That's what I
Uncle
say.
Steve.
He got it right now.
I
Uncle
thought
Steve.
I'm listening like Uncle.
Alcohol.
Yeah, I was
Like
like,
what
who is
Charlie
Uncle
Wilson.
Steve?
Right.
It doesn't matter. People are paying attention
Yeah.
to relationships that are
Well,
working.
yes.
What's
Now
so
that I
crazy-
will agree.
what's so
with.
Steve
crazy about
Harvey
it?
and Marjorie. I mean, that is such a dynamic.
Let me tell you something about that. One thing about that relationship.
I like
you
Will and Jada.
you only see what they want you to see.
Of course,
Right.
you-
True.
that's
How do you-
any
That's true.
relationship.
Because how do you know they're working?
That's what
You don't
they
really know
Together.
You
they're
don't
working.
know they're working.
Together.
I'm just giving examples.
See, my thing with
I'm telling
relationships,
you.
what I look at like a lot of time with relationship is when a person started off with a person when they was just started
Broke.
off broke with nothing and they build together. That's a
Mhm.
relationship.
That's a
Mhm.
relationship.
But when
yeah.
you start off a multi-millionaire, you
And
meet
then I'm
this
bringing
girl,
on another
and I'm bringing in
multimillionaire.
another multi-millionaire, or this woman know who you are. I've seen it from professional,
some
from
fakeness.
football, from
Maybe.
Mhm.
playing football my whole life. You see a lot of guys that have money.
Mhm.
They get a girl that might not have the money, whatever, but when they retire and that light, that the stardom is over, that girl leaves because she
gone.
only met you in this
Diary
of a
red
Mad
Black
If
Woman.
Steve Harvey ever left the status of what he was, if he became just nothing.
Just
You think
Just
Marjorie was hanging on with that?
Can you say
You think she would
no?
leave?
But look at her lifestyle. Everything she went, she's flamboyant. She
But
gonna
she's
let you know.
working too.
But I'm saying if he
If he
fell
lost
all- if
everything,
he lost everything,
You think
would
she would
still
stay?
be with him? Look
no.
how first of all, look how they got together. She come to a show and you just look at this woman and say, "Oh, this gonna be my wife." Hold on. If
I
I
don't
just
know.
talking
and-
about the
If her,
relationship
life,
who would
if her
say-
lifestyle suffered,
and
I don't
who
think
would
she
say
would
no?
stay.
talking about the relationship advice.
I
No.
look at I got
Enough
relationship advice.
to
Listen-
tell these brothers,
Listen,
hey,
bad
No,
couples
no.
got
Y'all
good
gotta level
relationship
up.
I
advice.
don't know.
Me
I
and
mean,
my-
I
me
don't
and
wish
my-
no
me and
bad
my-
on
me and my
them,
wife
but I
wrote
just
a- me
don't
and my
think they
wife
would.
wrote
Y'all
a
gotta
book.
level up.
We have relationship advice.
Bad
Yes,
couples
that book
got
is good. You need to get that
but-
book.
but-
Facts
but-
Uncensored.
But my thing is, if you take everything away from him, which I've seen so many cases,
Mhm.
you take it all away, would that relationship still be the same?
Right.
I'm saying because I would say, just say if Marge, if she was with Steve when Steve didn't have nothing, when he was
Right.
coming up trying,
That's a different story.
Right.
that's what
'Cause
makes
you've
that,
been
but
there,
see,
done
that's
that.
what makes me look at a situation when you, it's like LeBron James.
Mhm.
Savannah been with him since he was high school LeBron.
Yes.
Mhm.
I would say
Look
that's
at Ice
that,
Cube
one,
and his
yeah.
wife.
Ice Cube and his wife. I would say
Me and my
that's
husband.
that's a
That's one.
relationship
Yeah.
that I would always ask questions because y'all kept it together
Through
doing.
all of
She
that.
know you. She know you when you was low.
Yeah.
Now you up
Yeah.
here, you still with her. That's
Yeah.
a relationship. But when you a millionaire, you got
And you bring somebody to you. It's the
anybody,
same.
any woman would
They
act,
used to
any
that.
woman would act good for you because of what you have.
Right.
But that's not fair to say to.
I can't. But see,
But
Steve,
that's-
everyone
is that-
does
Steve is
if
a
you
money
look
maker.
But
at
you the
the
one who said
ratings,
Steve, though.
Steve
You
is,
said
I
Steve.
know I said Steve.
Okay,
No,
we
no.
that's
I'm
how.
talking about,
no,
I'm
but-
talking
but
about
wrong
the
with
books
you
that
saying
I've
Steve.
read. I'm talking
I
about
mean, he's got some good
But
books.
let me
and he's
ask
got
you-
some
let me
great
ask you a question.
experiences.
think like a man, act like a think like a man, act
Man,
like a woman.
Act like a
Where you
lady.
think that came from?
that came from a collection of
No, it
his
did not.
life.
That
That-
came-
He actually said he discovered Erykah Badu.
Who said
Who
that?
said that?
Steve Harvey.
Well, how did no?
And
See,
Vuka Race, he said he would Erykah Badu would come in and she started out working restaurants, not tables and stuff like that for him. And he said they wrote a song together.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yes, that's a YouTube. It's on YouTube. They said they wrote it. He said they wrote a song together.
Wow. Wow.
let me tell you something. Don't ever. Steve is a good person.
Yeah,
But
you know,
I'ma
I
tell
think
you
he
like
probably is,
I'm gonna tell
but
you like this. But you never know how a lot of people will. They want to portray this to you.
Mhm.
But that shocked me.
yeah.
That shocked me when I heard that too, because
and that's-
because it was and if you read Lisa Husband book, I can't think his name. If you read that book, it's just like the movie. Everything is just the same. Everything.
Mm.
But that's what it is. I think we're so sucked into social media
Mhm.
that, and I'm not gonna say we. I'm saying as a whole that, and I've said this many times. Everybody on social media is a psychiatrist, a doctor,
relationship
a lawyer.
They the experts.
Relation-
They
yeah,
got the
yeah.
answers.
And
Got
their
fake
lives,
counselors.
are so
Yeah.
jacked up.
Everything. But do
Mhm.
you not realize so many people are in relationship that they're miserable in?
Exactly.
Yeah, they are.
But if you look at Instagram and Facebook, you'll
You
swear,
think
oh,
they-
they
yeah,
they
yeah,
they
yeah.
doing
They look
so good.
happy.
Mhm.
They look so
Good
happy.
on the
If you knew
outside,
behind the
going
scenes,
through
you would
hell
know
on the
different.
Come on,
inside.
man.
Yeah.
Come on. It's
So-
like that.
so it's
you know,
not-
and my thing is, I always look at how did y'all meet?
Mhm.
It's always the first question. You know, and I will ask you in a minute, how y'all meet, man? Oh man, we
Man,
you can tell real quick,
She-
and that's why my first question with anybody, if they going through any marriage or problems, whatever, first question I have, man, do you really love them? If you got to think about if you really love them, you really don't love them.
Let's go back to how
And
y'all met.
that's
Let's
not
go back to how
number
y'all
one.
met. Man, she was at the strip club, and I put
Wasn't
that 20
me.
at
I
her.
don't know who he talking
And
about.
boy.
Look at man.
After
I
that
don't know
first
who he
20,
talking
it was
about.
over. After that.
But a lot of times nowadays that people fall into a situation and they think they're happy until times come around, then you have to realize hard times come around, then you realize, do you really want this person? And I've seen so many people fall in situations. I mean, a lot of guys I know
They don't have that foundation.
they don't have
Right.
the foundation, but the thing is that a lot of stuff get overlooked
Right.
when money and everything's involved. You overlook a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
I didn't really notice how she stayed gone all the time because I was doing my thing, whatever.
Mhm.
But when you at home now, when your job cut off, you at home every day,
I
and
didn't
you
realize-
see this person every day.
Yeah.
What you do every day?
I didn't realize that house was that filthy.
Wow,
Dang.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Wow.
But
What
a
are you
lot-
going to do to help it not be filthy? It
Exactly.
takes teamwork.
Yeah,
Right.
It takes
so
teamwork.
It's not just the wife's job.
it's not just a
No.
wife job. It's
Well, I'm just
both.
saying. I didn't say wife or man. I'm just saying.
Yes.
You're right. You look over a lot
you
of
look
stuff
over a lot of things. You know,
Mhm. It's
and,
like-
and that's what
because money makes you do that.
money make you look. Money is
You know what the worst thing
over.
is when you, like what you said, you start out with that foundation. You start out with someone that knew you when you had nothing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you get something, you forget this person walked with me through
Yeah.
hell, fire, and brimstone.
But I'm gonna tell you like this. I got one more scenario with that. You with just say a woman. This and a lot of time I talk about stuff. It's people that I know. Let me tell you about this. Okay,
Yes,
you
Steve.
you with a man.
Hurry.
The man didn't have nothing, but he saw you had something. So he decided he want to marry you because he feel like, you know, you gonna help him be okay. You gonna help him be all right. But when he started making money, he realized you was never who he really wanted.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? And it's
Mm.
like I married you when I didn't have nothing, and you helped me. You
My
helped
ride or
me.
die.
You helped me become what
backbone.
I am
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
But now
Mhm.
since I became who I really am,
I don't need
you
anymore.
no, I don't need you. I really didn't want you in the first place,
Mm.
but I was gonna find my best to make it work because I didn't have nothing. I'm from a family that didn't have nothing, but your family had. But so your family had this, and I said, well, y'all.
That's
if
the
they-
have and the have not.
So
That's
use
the
my
opportunity.
cushion.
But so it's an opportunity. So
Yeah,
opportunity.
but so when you start making your money, you look at it like now.
I don't need you no more.
No, it ain't the fact I don't need you. I really didn't want you in the first place.
But that's how that other person's gonna take it, that you didn't need me. Yeah, I don't need you no more. Now
They
that I
gon-
put
they
you where
they
you need
might
to be.
they might take it like that, but it's a false sense. Is
Well, you
it's-
came in false in the first place.
you came in false in the 1st place,
Mhm.
and it was
Mhm.
just you was waiting for the right opportunity to build yourself up.
because that person gave you that cushion
Mhm.
to be able to do the things you need to do. Once you develop, once that cushion is gone because you created your own cushion,
Mhm.
you know what? I really didn't like the way you brush your teeth, so that's just
Yeah.
An
you start
excuse.
yeah
But-
yeah
throwing that
yeah,
excuse.
You start throwing back excuses, but in all reality,
All right, you didn't want it in the first
you
place.
never did want it in the first place. But
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna deal with it because she got it all. She
I'm
making the money.
gonna deal with it because that's
That's
the
settling.
because
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You
And so-
settle
and
for a
so-
second until you get where you need to go, and then you say, "Well, I'm tired of selling."
Well, they're never gonna be happy.
You'll never
Because
be
if
happy.
you have that mentality and you go into relationships like that, what are you offering?
Yeah.
Because
Right,
the
right.
same what you put out, you're gonna get back.
And then some people settle with situations because they might have a baby. You get a child, and
Yeah.
I got to be with her because she had a baby. But just because you get a baby don't mean
Don't
you
mean
need
nothing,
to
yeah.
need to marry that person. Because that could be miserable. Now you got a child growing up in the same mess in the
And
same household,
and you teaching that same
and you
child the
teaching
same
the
thing.
exactly.
Mhm,
And if sometimes it's
So if
it's
I'm
better-
miserable, you're gonna be miserable. I'm gonna show you how to be miserable.
Yeah. So my thing, that's why I always say, man, life is too short to be miserable, to be unhappy. If you unhappy in a situation, man, make yourself happy. Because we all gonna live here for a certain time. You're gonna be all going. You don't want to live your whole life with a woman or a man that you really not happy.
Right.
That's miserable.
Just talk to Too Short. He knows life is too short.
Boy, I tell
Oh
you,
my
man.
goodness
That's
gracious, have
That's
mercy.
true.
But I'm serious though, man.
So we
You know,
gotta take a quick break because we gotta get to the NBA finals thoughts and
College roundup.
college roundup. Are we doing college roundup?
he finna jump.
We doing
I
college
know-
roundup
I
in
don't
place
know
of the
anything about
NFL.
the
We switched
NBA.
them, remember?
I don't know anything
Oh, yeah,
about the
we
NBA or
switched them.
college. I've been keeping up with that this year.
We do have our March Madness. I'll be sending those out this week.
All right, I'm ready. March Madness.
I haven't been keeping up this year.
All
I
you got
just-
wait. March Madness is so easy. Just pick teams.
They
You'll
get
probably
lucky.
wind up. Yeah, you'll
Duke.
probably wind up winning because us
Duke.
experts wind up losing.
Mhm.
Notice I say us experts. So this year Shelly will probably win.
I won last year.
It
See,
is.
us experts wind up losing.
What's the prize?
I'm always winning.
What's the grand prize?
Grand bragging rights.
Oh, Shelly, he ain't give you. Come on, man. Shelly, I don't know how you put up with
I don't either.
You love it.
I don't know.
Oh, say it.
I
Say it or something.
must.
Say it or something. Just,
He is something else.
just keep loving him. He'll be
I'm
all right.
trying my
Just keep,
best.
keep loving him. Keep
I don't
hugging.
know.
Keep loving
I
him.
don't know.
That's how
I think he was a gold digger.
Whoa.
What? I ain't messing with no broke. What?
That boy trying to get. Hey, see it? They playing.
Oh,
man.
Lord.
Hey, you
I
gotta
ain't leave it alone.
keep
All
it-
right.
Anyway,
It's
I'm
been
trying my best. I'm
It's been
trying my
4-1
best.
Sports Talk Radio on Gold Digger Radio. I mean, 4-1 Sports.
Oh,
Gold
man.
digger radio.
All right, we will be right back.